Oh, hello, welcome. I believe this is part 9 of my Civilization 5 Brave New World France Deity playthrough. And I'm just going to continue right from where I left off. Things are getting hot and heavy in good old, whatever you want to call it, Continents Land. Ooh, a little graphical, there we go, caught up. Probably because I'm streaming and doing all sorts of stuff. But nevertheless, I know I've been informed that Catherine is plotting against me, and Pocatello has denounced me. That both of those are pretty scary, actually. I should really be taking those a little bit more seriously. Can I? So let's start off this before we end this turn, which is where we left off, by seeing if anyone will declare war on Pocatello.
Fort.
No. Oh, what about the Zulus? They usually hate everybody. Why don't you go to war with Pocatello? For way too much. Could I pay him to do it? But I don't want to because I really wanted to buy research labs. How much for you to declare war on Pocatello again? Whales, wine, and crab. You want all my luxuries and 4 aluminum. How much gold per turn?
Ungavuma ukudayisa.
You would take 14 gold per turn, all my aluminum, whales, and open borders to go to war with the Shoshone. I think I might have to do it, guys. I don't want the Shoshone to declare war on me right now. It pains me to give up that aluminum right now because of hydro plants. I'd at least like to have the one in my capital and the gold per turn. Let me see if I can work out a slightly better deal with the Zulu. But nevertheless, although I also don't want them as my neighbor, but I think that those two could have a good war where they don't necessarily become my neighbor. So maybe we have those two fight. I'm gonna do it. I don't want that. I already feel vulnerable as it is.
Ungavuma ukudayisa.
Here, let's just try it. I'm gonna try it like this. 5 gold per turn, aluminum and open borders. 14 aluminum and open borders. 14 and 3. 14 and 4 and open borders. 14 and 2 and any of my...
Lutho neze.
Oh my, do it. Go declare war. Okay, I'm doing it, you guys. I want Pocatello off my freaking back, that's for sure. I just don't want him to bother me. So Shaka and Pocatello are now at war. That really sucks because I want as much gold as possible to buy research labs, but what I really don't want is to be at war with both Russia and Pocatello at the same time. So Shaka and Pocatello are now at war. Let's hit next turn. Let's get it. I still need submarines for and now I don't think I want an embassy. He just denounced me. Why would I do that? I don't understand how that works. I'm gonna have to find out after the game how that all works. That doesn't seem like something I would want to do, is give them an embassy after. What can I purchase with faith now? Anything good? Oh, infantry and Gatling guns for thousands of faith. We discovered military science. Ethiopia has denounced the Zulus. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I need flight and dynamite. Flight is only 2 more turns than dynamite, but dynamite gets me artillery. I'm really tempted to just, kind of take this artillery and use it to max effect on the Shoshone. So I want Prora, but I don't even think I have the production to realistically build it as it is. So I'm tempted to just start building up my military. Although flight would be nice also for bombers and triplanes, great war bombers and triplanes. And it would also improve my Chateau gold yield. So that's something to think about as well. What do you guys think? You think I could build Prora? That would be so amazing and really kind of essential to my game. But I feel like Maria must build it. I mean, she must. Look, I can buy wine from her. And I think I just didn't I just send wine over to Shaka to declare war? I think I did. I hope I did. I should have checked this. Yeah. So you know what? I think I'm going to buy this. I want to keep my happiness high right now, even if it means giving up the gold per turn for research labs. I don't want to mess around with being unhappy. I'm doubting myself as far as Prora versus flight versus dynamite. Okay, what's going on here? Shaka has made peace. Catherine has made peace with Shaka, which means she probably wants to turn her attention to me, I suppose. So with that in mind, let's see, you finished an armory here. That's always good. Production is very bad right now in this city. Very bad. Could get a forge. Yeah. Or a seaport. A seaport would really be helpful. You get +1 production for each. Gosh, I also need a public school. Maybe we go public school right now. Yep, I need public schools. I've not even been really. Yeah, okay. Been slacking a little bit here. Okay, so Troy's has grown. Where can we place? That's a 2. Oh, you know what? Also, we could probably. Is that really? Oh, that is helping our research lab, isn't it? This all looks pretty good, I have to say, but I would like them to move. How many turns do you grow? 10 turns under the current? So bring it down to just 9. Oh, you're apparently not working that wine tile. Let's move that over here. Yep, 7 turns now. That's better. I guess this is looking okay. And then about Russia, does anyone want to go to war with Russia right now? Because I also don't trust them. Let's see if Austria and Russia want to fight. Maybe now, because maybe I should sign a research agreement also if I'm not going to be able to buy research labs. I think I will sign a research agreement with the Austrians. So that's going to change my strategy somewhat. No, let's wait till after this turn and see, because I do want aluminum for, same with iron, I want iron for frigates in the case of iron, and yeah, I would actually like to sell this incense for 240 gold, that's fine. Aluminum for a hydro plant and iron for frigates. Bratislava election rigged. Awesome. Hopefully, let's see. So gold per turn from Shaka ended. Aluminum to Shaka. All these deals for aluminum and iron have all ended. That's what happens when you sell unit by unit. You get all those notifications. So they successfully rigged elections, which is great. But now we're at -11 gold per turn. That's the only downside, of course, to that. They're neutral. That hardly did anything, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Sorry, that was probably loud. So this city has walls now, and we can now build. I kind of want to get a castle just to for the happiness bonus and to keep it. You get both, defense and happiness all in one. So that you can't really go wrong with that. I feel like. How are we doing here? Still second to the Shoshone in science. I need to get more science. I need to get public schools and research labs and the like up. I'm just worried about Russia. I've got some problems here. And also I have negative gold per turn. Oh, it's from all of my iron.
Ungavuma ukudayisa.
But I want to keep that iron. That's the only thing. I really do want to keep that iron. I want frigates. So I'm going to need to also improve. Haile Selassie did declare war on Catherine. That's cool because I wanted to pay him to do it, but he did it anyway. Did they just use a great general? Am I going crazy? A great writer was born. Oh, they used a great engineer on a manufactory. Okay, I don't see that too often. Great writer was born. That's really good because 355 science. How much art culture we? So basically, once we get to about 1,000 culture, we'll be able to use this great writer. So it's gonna be a little bit. Okay, and then as far as you go, well, I want to make sure. I don't think Austria is at war right now. So I'm tempted to, yeah, I want to make sure I send it to civilizations that are not at war. Which are, it looks like the Austria are fine. And Pedro. Austria and Pedro. I also do, I could start really growing these cities now with all this happiness. That's the other thought. But then I do need to fix my economy very quickly if that's going to be the case. That's going to be the case. I need to fix my economy very, very quickly here, so that I could grow this city enough to work all of these other slots. Do we have the time to fix our economy? That's the question, especially when you're making that few of gold per turn, but I think I'm going to risk it. I know it's crazy, but I want growth while I have all this happiness. Let's send it to Orleans. We're doing it. Orleans going to start growing very quickly now. Biblos is amazed by our swift technological development, which is awesome. They want us to discover a natural wonder. That's not so awesome. And what is awesome is Ethiopia is now at war with Russia, so all the nations are at war, and that's pretty much, which is just fine by me. Has a new ally. Shaka wants iron. We're going to keep it. We're going to hoard it for a little bit. Yep, in fact, now that he's at war, why not? We'll F him over, you know. I see your privateers there, buddy. Request units. Okay, we've got some things ending. Yep, some of our trades. See, that's the thing. I was using those trades for happiness, and that is always the danger of it, right? So we're kind of walking a tightrope, really. You know what would be cool is if, here, let's actually fortify you so it doesn't keep asking. Oops, wrong one. It doesn't keep asking me, Oh, did we not just end a golden age or start, or am I? Maybe now is the time. Yeah, actually, let's use it because our culture goes down after the golden age. So we want to use that great writer at our max culture, which was right there pretty much. Okay. So I need to get some more happiness here, which I've been trading for with gold per turn.
Grüß Gott.
So I wonder if she would sell it for any iron.
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert mich.
I'm not sure. I still have a couple turns to decide. Yeah, you go to war with her. Go ahead, go for it. Please declare war on Catherine. Leave me out of it. No, you can't have iron. I hope you're getting your butt kicked, but I also hope you're kicking their butt at the same time, you know? Orleans grew. So now we can actually start to work our science slots. Finally. And then Troy will grow in 3 turns. So, and then I think, did Paris just grow, I think? Yep. Paris grew, so we'll work this market slot in Paris, I think is fine. Although, you know what, how much, oh, it saves 1 turn, and this will give us more science. And we actually have 1 unemployed citizen, huh? That's not good. There, now we don't. So now we're pretty much working every tile until we, well, eventually we will have to kind of maneuver these around, I suppose, to get more growth to Paris. I have one more turn of growth available before my happiness runs out, and also need to work on our economy. Things feel like they're going a little slow right now, but I think we're doing okay. We're just kind of keeping pace with our science here. Yeah. Once we get those gosh darn research labs up, we don't even have public schools, I realized, though, in a lot of our cities, so it's not quite that easy. It's not quite that easy, is it? New research agreement. Pedro has declared war on Catherine. Look, it's all happening, guys. They're all going to war with each other, which is really what I do want to see. Okay, this cargo ship is now done. And I guess this one I do want to send for some gold. So Pedro declared war, so I think Austria is kind of the only one that is not currently at war. So let's send a trade route to Austria. This caravan, meanwhile, I have been sending food to Paris, which I would like to continue hesitantly. I'm a little hesitant. Maybe we want to send it a little production while we are somewhat low on happiness. Of course, last time I did this and I got, I think I'll send it some production, though, for a little bit. Bratislava has made peace. I'm nervous, too, also. Ethiopia and Brazil signed a research agreement for when the Shoshone do make peace with... So dumb. Okay, so Catherine's denounced me with the Shoshone. So Russia and the Shoshone, who I have been friends with for, yeah, I do need to continue this trade, that's for sure. But I guess I'll give you, oh, that's the only way to make the trade work, huh, is to give you a flat. So that's fine. That's actually fine. I wonder if I can do that with, that's quite fine. No, you can't have iron. I could possibly buy another one for flat gold. Silk for Wales. Yes, I do accept that trade. And then hopefully that I can buy. Look at all this happening. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Pocatello plundered the trade. Oh, that's okay. That's between those two. It's not one that I made, at least. We discovered dynamite. Pocatello has declared war on Catherine. Wow, they're all declaring war on each other right now. Haile Selassie has made peace. Our declaration, yeah, and I want to continue to be, I want Austria, I think, to be, especially with us both being, also, by the way, I forgot to mention Polynesia is out of the game. It looks like Austria is probably the one that eliminated them. I haven't even kept up with that very well. Let's go ahead and try to, what am I doing, guys? I know what I'm doing. Let's renew our declaration of friendship. Yep, she wants to, that's good. Russia has publicly denounced me, right? Okay, so now I want to go for flight. I still wonder about Prora, but what are you going to do? Okay, a unit needs orders, so this cargo ship. Well, now Pedro is even at war, so, which is just crazy. Right? Pedro's at war? Yeah, so the only nation that is not at war is Austria, so that is who we're going to trade with. That's who we're going to trade with. We'll send one to Honolulu. And it stinks because we're still losing some gold per turn, but at least it's not quite as much. Oh, and I do kind of want to pay for another luxury so I can continue to grow. Furs? You have furs? I think my cities want furs. Yes. Yeah. Oh, now we've been friends for a long time. Would you do it for any less, I wonder? She does. She'll do it for 240. I wonder if she'd do it for even less. But she sold me those furs for 240, which is going to be really, really helpful. So now we can, again, continue to grow, which we are. We are growing anyway, so that's all good. Why? I don't understand what... No, I'm not giving you an embassy, and I don't even understand how that works. You denounce me, and then you want an embassy. Why would I do that? No, you can't have any iron. Not right now. Not until I figure things out. What do you want? Are you going to declare war on me? Oh, you don't want me to be friendly? We're sorry this has caused a divide. Hopefully we can renew this with Ethiopia. They might not be happy now that we're friends with Austria, but you know what? What are you going to do? Furs connected for Ormus. Beautiful. Okay, so a couple of things here. First of all, our declaration of friendship has expired with Ethiopia. They have chosen to renew it, so we can get rid of that. Ormus is happy that we got furs. They're currently allies with Austria. I'm sure Austria will buy them, but at least we'll get some... we get something out of them. And then all these cities like the king, so that's great. That's great. And then also the deal with Catherine for citrus has ended at pretty much the worst freaking time. Pretty much the worst time. So that's annoying. Let's go ahead and then pay someone else for their luxury. I don't want to stop growing. So we're going to pay Maria Theresa for her sugar, or her ivory. I wonder if she'll sell it to me at 7 a turn now that we're friends. Maybe 8? No, they still want 9. Greedy butts. Castle is done. That's good. That helped our happiness. Anything else in here that I can do to quickly, besides the arsenal, which seems kind of obvious, I guess. You do need a public school. Can I get away with building this right now while everyone is at war? Increase my science. Where are we at? Gosh, not pulling ahead, and that's because, again, that policy that we missed out on earlier definitely hurt quite a bit. Also, a garden would be good. Let's get a garden. That's even more happiness. That's even more happiness to grow some more. Also, speaking of which, I think this city grew, right? Yep. So now what do we want to do? Oh, we can start to work a university slot here, so that's good. Yep, we'll at least work one university slot. Maybe, I'd love it if we could grow one more turn before we do that, though. That's okay. We'll start by working one university slot there, and then Troy's grew, so let's see. We'll put Troy's on this market tile here, on the specialist slot for a market. Oh wait, that gives 24 more turns to grow if we do that. That's too much. Maybe it's not though, because it's kind of like, what are you growing towards, you know? I guess you're getting more science, but we're also getting science from this mercantile slot. So I'm tempted to actually stay on that. Well, let's see. 24 turns versus 1 food brings it to 20 turns. 2 food brings it to 17. So I think working this market slot is just fine. This city is just simply going to run out of places, really, you know? That's what's going to happen. Tiles to work. Maybe I could be more efficient in the tiles as I distribute them, but I feel like it's looking all right. It's pretty decent. I thought one of my other cities grew, but maybe I'm... Oh no, I got them both. Okay, so let's just make sure. Are we actually building a garden in this city? Is that what we really want? Yep. I'll get some happiness from that. Okay, and Austria is not happy that Ethiopia and I are friends. I'm being stinking greedy with all of this. I mean, I'm working on my science while there's some Pedro completed Statue of Liberty. That's no surprise. That would be the Freedom upcoming session for embargo the Zulu and cultural heritage sites. Neither of those help me. So, caravan, which we've been sending food to Paris and definitely need to continue doing that. 20 turns is too long. 10 turns is probably too long, but it's better than 20. I'm tempted to delete my workers, honestly. They're just not even doing anything anymore. I'll think about it for a few more turns, but we're probably getting close to that time. Research lab in 3. Everything else is looking okay. Everyone's at war with each other. Russia has denounced the Zulu. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Ungavuma
Good. And Austria has denounced Russia. Everyone has pretty much denounced... Gosh darn it, sorry guys, it's going crazy. No, you can't have an embassy, screw you. Wow, they're gonna lose Rostov, maybe. Oh, they did lose Rostov, sorry. I mean, I thought that the Shoshone were gonna lose Rostov. Okay, so now we have, yeah, let's go for plus 25 against naval units. And, let's see, do we want visibility? Or probably visibility, I think. And now we're gonna scout out this area here. Find out what the hell is going on with that submarine. And, let's see here. Maybe I need more I want a bank as well so that I can, and now we can build frigates. But I want a bank. We need a bank. Maybe not. Maybe that's unwise. Maybe I need to continue to build military units, actually. And I also need a research lab. It's a shame it's going to take that stinking long to build one. 19 turns. Let's try to get it done now, though. Let's try to get it done now. What if I work like a workshop slot? That doesn't help that much. But we need to get our research labs built and out of the way. So let's try to get those done now while people are at war. Yeah. I think we're doing okay. It's a little nerve-wracking not having very much military, but... 3 happiness. No, I'm not gonna continue that trade right now. Probably gonna want hydro plants, I assume. And yeah, well, we'll see. People like to smile the most. Hey, we're ahead of Pocatello, and then Shaka's at -9 happiness. The AI is not. I mean, I've seen them go a lot crazier than that as far as happiness. Gold for aluminum trades have ended with Shaka and Ethiopia. Let's circle here, and then we'll go back up this way. Want to see what's going on around there. Okay. Wow, Troy's really needs more growth. I see these frigates. Oh, they're fighting, I assume, Shoshone frigates. Okay. Garden in 2 turns. Okay, we'll get a research lab in Paris next turn. That'll be good. Maria Teresa has completed Crystal Red and Tor, so she has plastics. Okay, let's scout here, see what we need to see. Yeah, we got some problems. We gotta go more military, don't we? Let's give you Wolfpack and Wolfpack 2, I suppose. That way that can kind of combine with the vision. Okay, research lab is done. Now, I do want perhaps a hospital and a hydro plant are both things. I guess let's get the hydro plant online while we can, or ironworks. That'll give us +8 production, and a hydro plant, well, that would give us +1 production next to every tile next to a river, which is quite a few, isn't it? I think we want a hydro plant here. And also we need to think about a musicians guild, but I think a hydro plant's going to be really nice. And over here, a submarine is done. I'm tempted to just build, maybe we'll build another submarine. I think so. Let's see, have I built a research lab? Okay, so research lab in there. That'll grow in 1 turn. Okay. How's our gold? We're back at negative gold per turn. A garden will be done in tours next turn. No, you cannot have open borders. I have a lot of resources all of a sudden, but it's like maybe I should be selling the iron while I still can, because we might just go right past frigates. Using grasp on Ormus, we have discovered flight. And what would we like to research next? Actually, you know what? I kind of wasted a turn on that. Let's see, how long would Flora take? Yeah, see, 41 turns. I don't think so, buddy. That's why I'm glad I didn't use a great scientist on flight. So now we'll get railroad. Keep our march going towards towards satellites is most likely. But what I do know is I want railroad for the trade route and the ability to construct railroads. That's going to be really nice. That'll give us extra production. Also, the garden is done, so we've got more happiness. We need to get a public school now and tours. What unit needs? Okay, so let's bring you this way. I need to keep an eye. I think a couple of cities may have grown. Yep. So Lyon grew. Lyon can work like a market slot, I think will be good. Although that's 23 turns to grow. It seems like a lot, doesn't it? Although we don't have a ton of happiness to deal with. So we'll start by you. We might have to switch these up if I can find a better arrangement of tiles to work for these cities. Of course, I would love for Orléans to continue to grow quicker. That would be fantastic as well. I thought it just did grew, but I'm probably not right. Okay. Everything looks okay on this turn. Any luxuries to trade for? Not that I see. Not that I see. Next turn. Oh. Need this. Yep. This is good, actually. I want to see more of what's over here. This is a long march towards research labs. Could consider giving up some. Even a forge would help here, maybe a little bit more, just to get another. Nah, we'll get research labs. I think we can be patient. I think it'll work out. I do. Okay, yeah, and they chose autocracy, which they're happy about, and I'm happy about. The more that choose autocracy, the better. Still losing gold per turn, and we only have like 10 turns to fix it now. Spices and from Catherine. Okay, that all ended. Oh yeah. And see, she doesn't have a replacement. That's the problem. So actually, but Pedro does. Pedro has spices, but I don't have anything to give him for it right now, so we are unhappy. Catherine probably lost that in the war with Pedro. I don't want to embargo the Zulus, and I don't want cultural heritage sites. I guess I could vote for that just to make Austria happy. I'm just going to do that to make Austria happy. It doesn't help me at all. Look at these militaries. We'll uncover some more fog. Okay. Look at that. 111 turns till growth. That's good. I guess we can stop growing now. So let's see. With this, how can we go about this here? That's fine. So we'll stagnate there. And, ooh, actually let's move this to a research lab slot now. We'll take some growth off of our capital to try to hurry up the hydro plant if we can. There's probably not going to be too many tiles to really switch to be honest with all of this, though. It's pretty much going to be minimal gain, I think. When I'm looking around here, maybe we could take off. Yeah, we'll start to work some university tiles since we don't have That'll be better. Yep. Since we don't need to grow right now, clearly. And same here, can we just work a university slot then? Yep. That's gonna be fine. Let's next turn.
Как тебе понравится?
Oh, I guess I could have I could sell citrus, but I was kind of hoping to. Pocatello has become a nuisance. Yeah, you should go to war with Pocatello. I'm good though, but you have at her. Shaka has made peace with Pocatello, which is kind of what I was eventually going to be worried about. Losing friends. A great scientist was born. That's fantastic, though. We're going to save these scientists. Yep. Fortify, fortify. And let's go ahead and cover a little bit more territory here. And then I'm going to actually bring this this way. Make sure we didn't queue up a move. Nope, okay. Let's see, cultural heritage sites was passed and embargo Zulu was not. So are they, is Pocatello at war now that they're at war with, yeah, they're still at war with Russia, so that's fine. That's fine. I really need to get some happiness, and I suppose I will sell that incense. Can I, yeah, maybe I could sell... No, we're not friends anymore. How about with you? I think I'm trading incense with you, aren't I? Yeah. Zulu. What about with you? Nope. Ethiopia? Nope. Pocatello? Nope. Pedro? So what we'll do, we'll sell one copy to Catherine for 7 gold per turn. No. I'm kind of tempted to start selling my iron. I don't think I'm... will you take it for 5 gold? No. Because I don't know how... It's going to be, I feel like, a long time till I can upgrade to frigates. So let's go ahead and try to sell... Probably Shaka will buy it. Will buy my iron if anyone will. Yep. I need to improve my gold per turn, and I'm not really using the iron, so what the heck? Why not? Really? Will you... Yeah, keep buying it, man. Keep on buying. Buy is even in what he just said, right? So. Okay, I want to keep some iron to upgrade to frigates if I somehow can. Yeah, see, she's happy that we voted for that, so that's why I did that. Stay on her good side, right? We're still unhappy. Zulus have denounced the Shoshone, which is good. Oh, golly, what time do we got? Okay, good. We're making good time here. So, let's go ahead and bring our submarine around this way. See what's going on here. And, yep, Zulus have denounced. Public school is done. That's cool. Think I can fit in my research labs now? I really do want to just knock those suckers out and be done with it. I need happiness. 24 turns. How can I make that all better? How can I fix these problems, you know? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. I don't actually see like an easy way out of my problems. Where does our next deal end? 7 gold per turn for incense on turn 250. Okay, so that'll end. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I just want to get these research labs done. That's what I want. And I want to do it while I think I have the opportunity. It's very risky to not build... Oh, I could have probably given her open orders. To not build military right now. Okay, cool. Elections were rigged, although incense to Pocatello ended. So let's see. Can I start to trade for those spices? Are we trading with, like, for example, with you?
Hola?
No.
Good.
Go Scout. You sure you don't want to... You're stupid anyway. You're all stupid. Do you... Oh, here, I'll keep trading with you if you want. I know you don't like me for some reason. Deity. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. So now nobody wants to trade with me. That's cool. No problem. We did rig an election. It doesn't seem to have helped that much for some reason. Kind of stupid. Come on, man. Why won't you... Why can't I rig it better? What's going on over here? Anything good?
Тебе понравится, если я предложу такой обмен?
Well, last time you declared war on me. I don't really want to do that. I don't understand. I'm not going to give you an embassy. I'm sick of you. I'm mad at you.
Разумеется, нет.
Yeah, you're insulting. How about that? Oh, and she completed Prora. That's so great. Isn't that great? Not that I would add a stinking chance. You want... Heck no, man. You are a jerk. You're a jerk. Maybe I could get 4 gold per turn. No, screw you, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that incense exactly. I guess oh, you know what? Here. Great artist was born. Well, I do like that. And I'm gonna use it because I want to pick up more policies. I guess I could wait on it, but I don't know what I'm waiting for, you know? And I'm building research labs right now, so it seems even extra good, if you will. Did anyone want me to make one? Does it register on the same turn? I think it does, yeah. Okay, start a golden age. Cool, so now we're making positive gold per turn, and while I'm making positive gold per turn, even though I know it's only for 8 turns, hopefully we can somehow solve in the meantime our gold situation, and because I want spices, so I don't know how I'm gonna solve the gold. It's kind of greedy what I just did, and I kind of did it without really thinking, but that's how I do it sometimes, guys, you know. Here, I'm gonna uncover a little bit more, and then I guess I'll head back. So golden age, great person, arts are flourishing in Bratislava, and of course I knew she would complete that. She's got a bazillion coastal cities anyway. Okay, so now, is there anything we can do as far as... No, I think I like this, honestly, this arrangement. We'll keep the production very high. Actually, now that we have... let's do some things here. Now that we have some happiness. Let me just see here for a second. So 19 turns. If we work the public... Oh, gosh, dang it. That's not going to work. 18 turns. Yeah, see, this city is just... It's Can I move this and maybe work the market slot? Does that really give up a lot in Paris? Now it's 11 turns if I don't work the stone, or 8 turns. 11 or 8, but I can work the market slot, and then what if I switch this city over to working this stone tile? That'll help. That goes to 18 and 16. That doesn't seem that great, honestly. Let's have it, you know what? I guess we'll just have it work, here. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Here, get off the market slot, maybe. Go here, work those 2. Now it's 13 turns. No. Nope. This is fine. This is the arrangement I want, I think. And then same, let's see, what are we doing in here now that we, that'll grow fine. Tours will grow fine. I think everything is kind of fine. This, yep, that city is stagnating, but it'll produce a research lab quickly, which is what I really want / need. I really need that research lab to be done in Troyes faster. Let's bring him back. I don't want to be surprised, and I feel like I may already get surprised, right? I'm playing pretty risky Civ here. Also, is there anything that I can, even like this market slot, maybe I'll just work. Does that help at all? Oh, that's just 59 turns still. That one will give us science. Oh, or we could actually work this one here. That seems better. 23, not yet. I think that's what we'll do. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're just continuing to build our science and research. You want to buy my embassy? I'm not, or my incense. I'm not going to let you do that. Although I might have to change my mind on all of that here because currently Biblos has declared war on first influential. Yeah, Austria is influential. Hopefully not over us. Probably will be influential. Yeah, see, we're already in civil resistance now. They want us to switch to freedom. You know what? Who are they? Are they influential over us, I assume? Yeah, they're popular with us. Okay. What turn are we on? 259? It's alright. It's alright. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Because what we're gonna do now is go ballistics, right? To get, or I could get battleships first. Maybe we want battleships. And if we do want battleships, we only have 3 oil. We can be trading away more of our iron. At least 1 more copy. And then, you know what? I will trade because I don't even have anybody else to trade with for incense, so I might as well get what I can get. Yep, I'll take an embassy there. And then who else offered me? I think it was Catherine that offered me 3 gold and an embassy for incense. So there you go. Okay. Uncovering more fog. We'll get a hydro plant next turn. That's really good. That's really nice. I think we're good. Hit next turn. Oh, look at him. He's got anti-aircraft guns over there. Absolutely not, but I will trade it to you for... Or wait, am I doing that too quickly? Let me check because I don't want to get screwed by trading away my last copy. Oh, I could have checked on the trade screen, couldn't I? That's okay. We'll get another policy, which is going to be a really good one too. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Oh yeah, good. I'm glad. I needed to scout out that area anyway. I've been meaning to. And anything happening down here? Nope. Okay, herbally we can prosper from a trade route. Okay, our hydro plant is done in our capital. Let's go ahead then and get walls and then a castle for the happiness. Yep, we'll get walls and I could also, yeah, let's get walls. So now these tiles have a lot more production, which is fantastic. I can, let's move this over here, yeah. Boom. Big time, right? Big time. We're hitting the big time. Oh, you know what? I should have probably changed these over a little bit ago too. Although this is growing quite nicely right now. Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. I think I like it. I think it's good. I'd like this city to have more production. That's the one I'm really thinking about here. Okay. Let me get walls. Okay, we're glad. Oh yeah, because they're influential with us, which sucks. I hope I can do something about all of this, you know? I'm not used to being this, I would say, far behind in a game this late in a game. So this is providing quite a bit more challenge than I am used to, I guess you could say. Okay, I'll bring him up. I just wanted to scout down there. And gold for cotton is ended. So we're back to being sad again. So let's trade you. Even though, oh, incense for cotton. Yay, I don't have to give up gold per turn now. That's great. That's actually really fantastic, right? Okay, probably been recording for too long. Oh no, we're good. We're actually doing great on the time. I'm actually making turns a lot faster. Probably because I'm annoyed, if I'm being honest. I'm annoyed. I want to win. I don't want to lose, and I'm feeling less confident in my ability to win. You know. Okay, next turn though. I want nobody declare war on me. Oh great, now the vermin are breeding. Very well, yeah. Okay, I knew she'd be unhappy about that. Tours is growing. Next turn, so that's good. I guess I could bring my, okay, new policy, thank goodness. This one will be good too. This one's huge. Boom, free thought. That gives us +1 science from every trading post, which we only have one, really. Or we have a couple, I guess, built on desert. But it's the +17% from universities is the big deal in that one. That's going to increase our science amount quite a bit. Keep scouting along his coast. Get as much vision of that as possible. Okay, so let's see. Let's choose production here. We have walls in our capital, and now look, we can get a lot of like a one-turn temple and such. But I think now I want to keep. Yeah, let's build a castle. I want to keep my happiness up at all costs. That's how I think, at least. Let's see. So 22. I think somewhere has grown, right? Didn't Orleans grow, perhaps? Yep, they did. So now we can work that. Maybe we switch over to this. Yeah, that'll help us grow faster. Although it will help finish the... How many turns for the research lab? 3 turns. Okay, so we'll keep it like that. That's fine. And then tours grew. Tours grew, which is right to this tile. Yeah, it's a good tile to work during a golden age. I will say that. But how many turns to grow if we keep it on the 36? That we can't have. So let's go to the 4 food tile. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then over here, it's taking a long time, but kind of expected that, I suppose. Okay. Very good. Very good. 5 turns, 11 turns, 3 turns, and 1 turn on the public school in tours. I'm just going to check here and see if... let's see who's at war with who. Is there anybody that's not at war? Shaka is not at war. Shaka is not at war with Maria Theresa. Maybe he will go to war with her. We need to slow her down anyway. We need to slow her down anyway. So will she go to war with him?
Ich höre.
I mean...
Gewiss nicht.
This one. Nope. Okay. I'm concerned... Oh, and look, she's already in the atomic era now. I'm concerned about those anti-aircraft guns as well. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Longs for culture. Maria Theresa has entered the atomic era. That is frightening, right? Damn, she's fast. And I don't want her to... I think we can beat her to satellites, which is a big technology, and the one that I'm going for. I'm hoping that I can. Public school is done in tours now. So now, let's see. How are we doing? Okay, on happiness. I could probably build an arsenal. Again, I want to fortify my cities as much as possible, but maybe now it's time to build another submarine. Time to build another submarine and start to maybe upgrade these units so that we actually show that we have some kind of military, even though we really don't. So, do I build a submarine? I kind of feel like I do. Or a harbor, perhaps. Or a forge. That would, all of these things would help. Or an amphitheater. Actually, an amphitheater would, or a cargo ship. There we go. We'll get a cargo ship going. Let's bring him back just to patrol our coast. Uncover this last bit of fog, and then we'll send him back. Okay. I think a cargo ship. What are we gonna do with you next? Do you already have the good stuff? Yeah. Okay. Cargo ship will be fine. One more turn on our golden age. Look at all that faith. I wish I had something to actually buy with it. Silver and whale. I thought a trade would probably be ending here soon. I think that may have been a 1-to-1. Can I buy? Yes, I can buy happiness from her perhaps. She probably won't want to trade it to me, but we can try. So let's get rid of that notification. And Mombasa wants technology, okay? So, what are we gonna do here? Let's go ahead and trade Catherine. Oh, but my golden age is ending next turn, so I'm gonna go very unhappy. Or my gold is gonna go down. But you know what? I don't care. Oh, see, she wanted to sell it to me anyway. So what do you know? Okay, let's patrol our coast. Get rid of that fog, and then we'll go back down. Composite bowman can fortify. Okay, what do we got here? So I was selling him oil, but now I'm gonna need oil for my planes. I'm pretty sure. Maria Teresa has declared war on Catherine. That's awesome. I was really hoping for that. That's funny because again, I tried to. Remember, I went to the trade screen just now and tried to get them to do that. Okay, so a lot of things have happened though this turn. Our golden age is over, and along with that, a number of trade for oil and whatnot is gone. So we're back at negative gold per turn. And that's because I've been neglecting banks and whatnot. So a castle is done here, which is good. And now I think it is time for a bank. We need to fix our economy right now. Right? So bank in the capital would be good. Also, our capital will grow in one turn. Everything else looking okay. Can't wait for those research labs to be done. Say, okay, research lab is done here, which is awesome. And now I think I want to produce, so we have a triplane and a great war bomber. And I need some infantry too, honestly. Let's see where we're at technology-wise. We're gonna get electronics next turn, and then we're going to go to ballistics. I think what we'll do is start with a infantry. Gatling guns are also defensively good, but we're kind of past that, aren't we? We're kind of past that, I think. I want to produce infantry. I think I'm going to make an infantry here. I also need to think about planes. And this submarine will continue to kind of move along our coast and patrol. That's my plan for that. And then we'll bring this submarine back. Okay. How are we doing? 17 and 6. Haven't grown for a while. I wish I could change that. Infantry in 14 turns under that condition. And then what? 15 turns, but we grow in 2 turns faster. I'm going to do that. 16 and 11, that's a long time. I could be changing that, but I think I want to just keep the production going for now. And Paris will grow next turn. So I guess all that's looking fine. I wish I could trade her for that silver, but she doesn't want to do it. Shaka, no way. We prefer to go it alone. You're too controversial for me, Shaka. You're too controversial for me. Okay, electronics is done, and that means we can go into ballistics. Okay, ballistics. So now Unit needs orders. Let's scour a little bit of this area with our submarine. Get rid of this fog here. Okay. And we discovered electronics. So where are we at? Okay, we have happiness. We just grew in Paris. Let's change. Oh, in fact, our yields are going away. Oh, I can get rid of that. There we go. That helps, doesn't it? Too bad our yield. It's probably a good time for us to cut the video. I'm gonna after this turn here, I'm going to do just that. I'm running out of tiles now to work, especially when I can't see what yields they are. That doesn't help, right? Especially when I can't see what yields. Oh, maybe I just didn't have it on. No, I think it's actually buggy, because you can see a couple of them out there. So I just need to assign that citizen in Paris, but I definitely don't like that. It's because I think my, here, let's check a couple of things. So first of all, deal history. When is this deal? That deal ends very soon. That's the one. Oh, and then on 270, our research agreement will end, so that'll be good. And then a bank in 3. Oh, right, this tile, though. So what are we going to do? For now, we'll keep it on that tile. Oh, yeah. You know what? I know what I wanted to find out. Sorry, guys. It's the trade routes that we have available, which, when does the next one end? In 6 turns, it looks like. No, that's the production trade route, so then I can get Paris back to growing. So I think that'll be fine. Okay, very good. I think that's all well and good for this episode. We'll see you next time. I'm going to just cut it short right here. Bye-bye.